Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Welcome to Globally Changing Lives Deep Dive webinar this Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. We have a lot to share with you tonight, and we are glad and pleased to have those of you who have signed in and those who are going to sign in. So stay tuned and let's listen to our signature tune for the night. Thank you. We are in it to win it. Thank you so much, Sister Lerato Shadari. We definitely are in it to win it. At this point, I am going to introduce to you the one and only Queen Sister Verona Willis-BROWN. She is our inspirational speaker for the night. Who is she? She is a native of St. Andrew, Jamaica. St. Andrew, by the way, is a place in Jamaica. And for those of you who do not know, and she is a mother of one daughter with the desire to inspire one soul at a time and a deep intention to impact the masses. Queen Verona received her bachelor's degree of arts in psychology from the College of New Rochelle in New York State, and she also has a speaking certification from the WILLIS-BROWN Institution. When Queen Verona is not writing, her days are spent traveling and relaxing at home with music, which is awesome. And at this point in her life, she dedicates every step towards her parents' legacy as they rest in glory. Please welcome Sister Queen Verona. Thank you. Over to you, sis.
Thank you so much, Sister Debbie. Thank you so much, so much, so much. Greetings to everyone. I am so glad to be here. I am so glad to show up. And I love to listen to all of that good stuff when you make all that introduction, because it take me back to wonder who you're talking about. But I like to just show up as a little humble servant, just to show up. All those are great accomplishments. So thank you. I appreciate this opportunity every single time to show up here, just to serve you from the abundance of my heart. Every time I show up, I serve and serve and serve. But guess what? I am never empty. I am never empty. So I am so glad that each and every one of you take the time to show up here today. Remember, when you show up, you're not showing up for yourself. You're showing up for your family. You're showing up for generations to come. So tonight's message is going to be very simple. We're going to go into the action that you will take with the intention that you set in front of you. But like I always do, if this is your first time, let me inform you that I always do just a small little exercise. And that is to acknowledge that you are alive and I'm not speaking to dead people. So I am seeing you on screen, simply means I can see you that you're alive. If you're not on screen, then of course. But the exercise is very, very simple, that you take your hand and put over your chest. When you do that, you're feeling your heart beat. And that is you are acknowledging that you are alive, that you are a breathing being. That simply means you have hope. And when you do such and feel the vibration that hitting your chest or hitting the palm of your hand, there is a language that's going on between your heart and your mind. And it's simple, saying that your emotions are real. Whatever you are feeling, it is okay. But just to know that you have the power to control that which you feel, because those are only emotions. So set yourself in place to know that you are acknowledging your presence. And that is more important, that you acknowledge your presence. You acknowledge that someone thought of you for this moment. So as you take that in, whatever your heartbeat is, know that it is good to be here. And while I do that, I always like to acknowledge the man who created this kind of forum, this kind of family, because of one man's dream, one man's vision that got expanded. We are here as brothers and sisters. We are a global family. And that is no other than our brother, Mr. Ash Mufari. When you expand yourself, you share. When you expand yourself, this is the result of expanding yourself. So tonight's message is going to be very similar to that. It is where I am telling you that we are here as intended being to create something. We are here with intended being to create action, to take action. because it is your action that will be rewarded. It is not your intention, because your intention is just a thought. Your intention is just gathering thoughts. And every day we go through life, we have thoughts, moments by moments by moments. Thoughts are formed into your mind. But if they stand there, there's no action. And we have the tendency that we action with them. Good. You might get up this morning and you have the intent to go somewhere. But that was just intent. That was just an intention. Did you? Did you? Maybe not. And then you must ask yourself, why didn't I? Whatever circumstances that came your way that did not cause you to do, what is it that you intended to do? Right now, you have the opportunity to gear that, to change that. Because each time you take action, it's an individual contribution to your future. Each time you take action, it is saying that you are going further and you are stretching wider. No one is responsible for that action except for you. I am not responsible for your action. You are, because every individual have to take up that responsibility of how they want to live their life. But just remember something, my brothers and sisters, each choice that you make will affect you one way or the other. So whether you make something positive out of the action or negative, it is going to affect you. So as you listen to me, guard your mind with the intent of taking action. Now, I like to go back to my childhood as a farmer's child. And I like to tell you this, that when you are planting something, you plant a seed. And when you plant a seed, that seed is in the ground and you have to cultivate it. And that's just the way the seed is in the ground, that you have to till the ground, is the same way that seed is a thought that is in your mind. So mentally, you got to cultivate your mind so that seed could rise up out of the ground. We got to rise up, my brothers and sisters. We got to rise up and take a stand for who we are. We got to rise up like the seed that says, I am going to grow into a tree. And the tree does not remain. The tree now bear fruits. The tree bear fruits. So what is your seed, Sharon? What is your seed, Egar? What is your seed, Bruce? What is that seed? Because whatever seed is planted, it has to grow. Whatever seed is planted, it has to expand out of the ground. So I am going to ask just this one question as I close this out, or pause, because I never believe in closing anything. I pause. Take a moment and consider the seed that you planted today. What is the seed that you planted this morning? Everyone got the opportunity. Every one of us right here got the same amount of time. And that is in man's eye as 24 hours. I didn't get more than 24 hours. Miriam didn't get more than 24 hours. And Debbie did not get more than 24 hours. We all got the same amount of time. But how will you use up your time will determine where you're going. So what have you done with the seed of thoughts that were planted in your mind from the moment you wake up? So my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, listening to my voice, until next time, anticipate just this, that every action you take, there is a reward. So anticipate the reward that you will receive with the action you take. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Sister Queen Verona. We truly appreciate that very much. We truly appreciate it.